Miss Palmer, the defendant is your stepsister. You all signed a lease together. You, whose boyfriend?
Her boyfriend.
Your boyfriend. So the three of you were on the lease.
Just me and her boyfriend were on the lease. She was a tenant.
Why?
Her credit wasn't good enough, so with me and him applied and we got approved.
So you put her down as just a tenant.
Yes.
And then for some reason you all decided that this wasn't working out and you were going to break the lease. You want her to pay for her share of the breaking of the lease fee and for 1/3 cost of the washing machine that evidently you all purchased together. Who has the washing machine? You do.
Yes, ma'am.
When was it purchased?
2 days after we moved in.
Who paid for it?
I paid for it. I believe she paid me $100 towards
Is
it.
that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the washing machine, she gets $100. Now, you give me your version of why the lease was broken.
So we all moved in together. Prior to us moving in, me and my boyfriend had been having issues.
My boyfriend and I.
My boyfriend and I. We were having issues prior to moving in, and I discussed with her, if he were to move out, can we do 40-60? Because I wouldn't expect her to do 50-50 on the rent. Ended up not working out like that. She was paying $300. I continued paying most of the rent. She ended up meeting someone, moved in with him about a week after knowing him. She gave me 2 days notice before the first of the month. I had 2 days to move.
Did you move?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you living with your boyfriend now?
No.
Did you move in with him?
Yes.
How long did that last?
1 week.
Don't you feel foolish?
Yes.
Okay, she owes you $100. Now, you break a lease, that's your problem.
Well, I spoke with her and she wanted to move in with hers as well, and she agreed to pay me 1/3 of that lease.
Oh, you mean 1/3 of the break lease fee?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about her agreeing to pay you the 1/3 break lease fee, even though she's not on the lease.
Well, because the only reason her boyfriend and I signed the lease was for her and her son to have a place to live, because she guilt-tripped us into doing that, basically, because I was her sister.
Not because. Tell me when you had the conversation that she agreed to pay the break lease fee.
Yes, ma'am. So basically, like I said, we did all that
basically.
So we did all of that for her, right? So she promised us that, she would never let us get evicted or anything like that, because she would be paying a majority of the rent, and I was only supposed to be paying 1/3 of the rent, which I did.
I still haven't heard her agreeing to pay the break lease fee.
Well,
do you understand, Miss Palmer?
I don't know how to articulate it properly, I guess.
No, it's not articulating it properly. You have a conversation. And she says, all right, so you want to move out with your boyfriend. I think I want to move out with my boyfriend, and I'll agree to pay 1/3 of the break lease fee. The boyfriend paid his third.
Yes.
And you paid your third.
Yes.
And how much was her third?
It was supposed to be $350.
Now, so I want you to tell me when you had the conversation with her where she agreed to pay you the $350.
Well, I have the text messages because we...
Just show me a text message where she agrees to pay a portion of the break lease fee. Just show me a text message where she agrees to pay a portion of the break lease fee.
I have a few of her saying she'll pay me. I tried to highlight the bits for you.
Yeah, she said. You only gave me a couple of days, no notice. I had to uproot myself and my son. I'm not willing to put myself in that much debt living this far away from my job. I'm sorry that this is what happened, but I asked you to wait another month, and you didn't. I'm not able to pay you, and I've been trying to avoid this conversation because I know you're having a hard time. But for you to uproot my life and my son's like this is unfair. For you to expect me to pay you based upon a decision that you made. You get your $100 back for the washing machine. Judgment for the plaintiff. We're done. Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.